Okay, this is breaking news. Following a series of almost simultaneous warnings that shopping centers, railway stations, and university buildings in Moscow had been rigged with explosives, authorities ordered the evacuation of more than 45,000 people on Wednesday. So they're not the only ones having problems with terrorist attacks, or at least the UK isn't. That's a massive amount of people to be evacuating. Let's see, I got some more information here. 20 sites are currently being evacuated, and more than 10,000 people have been escorted out, though the specific number is still being confirmed. It says this appears to be a case of telephone terrorism, but they have to check the credibility. There's a few tweets up on here. I'm not sure. I'll post some links to Zero Hedge. Emergency services said that special units equipped with bomb-sniffing dogs were searching the locations. They were all organized, though according to Bloomberg, which cited some initial local reports, some suggested that the evacuations might have been some kind of exercise. And I've seen something else interesting in this article. Among the affected areas include Moscow's largest railway stations, more than a dozen shopping centers, including GUM, located next to Red Square, and at least one university. Though there have been unconfirmed reports of an evacuation at another school, luckily for commuters, TASS reported that the police investigation had not interrupted service on the city's metro line. And this is video from Moscow's Red Square, the evacuation. I don't think that's live. But it says, if the calls turn out to be hoaxes, they would be the latest in a series of hoaxes that has been forced to the evacuations of schools, universities, shopping malls, and other public centers over the past 4 days. The hoaxes have been carried out across a broad swath of country from the Far East to Moscow. According to Interfax via the Moscow Times, authorities recently started receiving the threats, which all have been false alarms. Which makes me think that if you do a bunch of false alarms and you have a real one, they're not going to take them credit. You can keep calling in false alarms, and when you do have a real one, you call in a false alarm, and they're not going to take it so seriously. It all began on Sunday. Threats were made using voice over IP, which is VoIP protocols, according to the regional branch of the FSB and Russian Federal Security Service. Under Russian law, terrorist false alarms are punishable by up to 5 years in prison. At least 5 cities were targeted by bomb scares in Russia Far East, according to Interfax. Regional airports were evacuated, as were government buildings, bus stations, train stations, schools, and Siberia. An airport was among 19 buildings to receive anonymous bomb threats. 3 more Siberian cities evacuated shopping malls, government office, schools, and hospitals. So this is a crazy thing. 45,000 people evacuated after simultaneous bomb threats. Let's see if I got some more here. Hold on. This is a short video of some of the evacuations, I think. It was posted on Twitter, I believe. Let's see. I'm going to post a link to the article, or you can see this stuff for yourself. Wow. And I'm sure that's only a tiny bit. Well, there's more to come. I'll leave a link. Y'all have a good one. Make the greatest country on earth.